No, I'm gonna put it on a live, an actual live stream.
Okay. Not on the screen. Not the camera.
No, they're gonna watch. I'm gonna put it on and then just have them watch the YouTube video, and then listen to the audio on Google Hangouts.
How about you just connect to your computer?
Just have them watch the video.
Like share screen.
Listen to the audio on all on Google Hangouts. Will they have?
I have a buddy now.
There you go.
You have a buddy. But mine, it's all, yeah, no, it's all on.
So, what's that?
It should be in tune.
I have a buddy.
You don't need to see it. It should be in there. What do you now think?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started.
I just made it.
So it's separate from that.
Oh, you yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I don't need
Let's try a sound check while you're
Oh.
You're looking at
One.
yeah.
New person. This way. Yep.
Testing. Testing. Can you hear us?
Yep. Roger.
I'll be back.
Can you hear us? Other sides. Testing. Good. Testing. Good. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Good. All right. So let's continue the artistic approach. Okay. So what can we use photography for? We can use photography to, push our ideas, right? So let's continue. Or we can express our beliefs through photography. Or we can be artistic. Next, we can use photography to, push our ideas. Okay, so can you guys see that? What are these? Colored pencils. Okay. So in INC Photo, we have different projects every month. It doesn't necessarily have to be related to church stuff. Can you guys see that? It's their theme. We have different projects, and this was one of them. Colored pencils and crayons. So what we wanted to do is incorporate different elements of photography in our photos. That way, it can make the subject more known. Emphasize the subject more. And this one is fun principles. So it's kind of nice. There's a lot of different aspects that Sister Charmaine talked about already. Focal length, leading lines, colors, rule of thirds, everything, right? All in one shot. So, okay, next. Here's another one. So it's kind of nice. Another project that we had. A lot of different aspects that Sister Charmaine talked about already. Focal length, leading lines, colors. Another project that we had for track and field. So track and field device. Photos. This is a what's it called? Girdle bar. I think, right? So again, incorporating different elements. Focus, leading lines, rule of thirds, motivation. just do all of them. Just do all of them. Okay, next. Another one for track and field, incorporating different elements. So as you can see with these different examples, it's not just the normal photo that we're taking. It's what we want to capture in the moment. What let's say for this one, what the athlete will see before they make the jump. Because this is the jumping, long jump. Yeah. So what the athlete will see before they make the long jump. For this one, the athlete will see before they make the jump. Next. This is an engagement shirt that I did in Philadelphia. So again, incorporating the elements, keeping the subject on a certain part of the photo, adding some leading lines. As you can see, we can see my fingers. Okay, so adding some leading lines there, trying to, there you go, and then kind of dividing the subjects into different portions equally. Okay, a bunch of leading lines going towards where they're at, which is the continental. That's where they first met. Okay, lots of different elements there. A lot of things in focus and not in focus. Just to emphasize what is important in this subject. What I was told when I was doing photography. I still do, but I'm saying, learning more and more about photography is that what we want in the photo, just to emphasize, what we want in the photo, to be the hero. What do we want everyone to see as soon as they see the photo? Okay. That's what we want our hero to be. So what do we want our hero to be in these photos? Okay. As soon as you see the photo, what do you see? On this one, the moon, right? You don't notice these trees, which are not trees. It's actually grass. That's what we want. And you don't notice the rest of these stars, right? What you notice is the moon. Why is that? You don't notice these trees, which are not trees. It's actually grass. The light, okay. The color, okay. What you notice is it's the brightest thing in the picture. That's a good one. Okay. How many of you have seen those photos, like when you go on social media and stuff? They're like, oh, the supermoon is out. The supermoon is out. The brightest thing in the picture. The same photo. Where is the moon usually? In the center. How many of you have seen this one? I didn't want to put in the center. I want to put it up here. Social media. Because this is what when you guys go out and see the moon, do you always see it in the center? Like as soon as you get out, it's always there right in front of you. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's like this. So it gives it a different perspective. So when you see a photo like this, you're like, oh, what is it about? Boom, the moon, right? It's not just, oh, stars, oh, the moon. It's like, boom, the moon. Because it's offset. You're not used to seeing that. And that's what photography is about. That's what makes photography fun. You take photos of things that are not the same. You try to make it different. Try to make it more noticeable. That's the fun part about it. That's the fun thing that you can. Okay, next. That's what makes photography fun. Ooh, spam. Take photos of things yes. That are not. So last week we went to the spam museum. Okay. I didn't know there was a spam museum. It was awesome. I didn't know there was a spam museum. So they have this conveyor thing, and it's like, ooh, spam. All the different versions of all the different types of spam that go around. Spam museum, and it goes around and it goes around. Okay, so I wanted to make, just a few of them. Ooh, babies. Babies are next. Okay, so I wanted to show the whole, basically the whole conveyor belt, and also just focus into the center. Okay, so I wanted to make where the spam is. I think that's the center. Have you guys ever had to see spam? Babies are next. Okay, so and it's very good. I wanted to show the only song in the Philippines. Basically the whole conveyor belt, and also just in California. And then I think in Hawaii or Congress, they only sell Portuguese sausage. Spam. Anyway, Spam Museum. It's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. 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 I can't do the accent. Minnesota. Okay, so I wanted to incorporate all these in these Spam cans and make the photo look interesting. Take it at a different angle. Don't take it straight on. Don't take it, to the side. Just having one of the conveyor belts. Okay, so I wanted to show incorporate all these Spam cans. Ooh, this is my old industry's take it at a different angle. Don't take it straight. Okay, baby pictures are really easy. To the side. Focus on the baby. One of the conveyor belts. And then it'll be good. Ooh, baby pictures are very easy, as Sister Charmaine told me. They're always going to be cute. You'll think your baby or anybody else's baby will be cute. That's true. I was once cute, but not anymore. Yeah, so here I wanted the hero to be millions. These other kids are in the Terminator on the left. The other people on the right are not. And we're the element here that's primarily being used, not little thirds, not little ratio. What do you think? I wanted the hero to be millions. These other kids in the Terminator on the left. What? Focal point, yes, depth of field. Very, very short, shallow. When we refer to depth of field, the shallow would be or short and long. Small, because small and big is kind of hard, okay? So when you think of depth of field, it's either short or long. Yes, depth of field. Or shallow, very short, shallow. Okay. When you think of depth of field. So this was very shallow. Her eyes and her face are in focus. Typically when you want to do like baby pictures and even portraits, when you focus, you want to put your focus on the eyes. Okay? So you see the little dot that you press, then focus. You want to focus on the eyes. Because if you don't, sometimes the picture will seem fuzzy. Sometimes you won't be able to determine if that's the person or not. The picture won't look as good. So when you focus on the eyes, it's always going to look good. Okay? The body can be out of focus. The hair can be out of focus. Everything else can be out of focus. But as long as you get the eyes, it's always going to be good. The person or not. This is a little bit more artistic, like I said before in the beginning of my presentation or introduction. I like black and white photos. So this was during my hike of Mount Woodson, the potato chip. And I was like, ooh, bench, ooh, tree. It's kind of, I guess, quote unquote, in the younger terms, basic. Right, basic. But it's cool. The next potato chip. This is actually my picture, not my picture. This is Shaheen's picture. I guess, Chief. Right, basic. But it's cool. Chief Ott. This is actually my picture, not my picture. Chief Ott. Chief, like a chief, and then OT. Like an otter. That's. Okay, so one of our assignments, and Sister Charmaine did, was to take photos of the fire department and their OT. I guess I can call there. So this, I really like this photo. It has a lot of different elements. Focus. You can tell what it's about. Okay. You think it's about this jacket on the left? Think about what is this? The ambulance or the fire truck? Ambulance. I really like this photo. You think it's about the helmet? It has a lot of different elements. It's about the actual person. So these are, some of the projects and assignments that we're given. Okay, next. Okay, so what do you think this is? It's about the actual paint jobs. Well, but where? Where do you think? So these are, some of the projects. She's good. She must be a photographer. Something. It's a car window, right? So you're looking out into the city lights, and then there's condensation or rain coming out from the outside, and it condenses. Yeah, next. She's good. She must be a photographer. Oh, nice. It's a car window, right? So a lot of these photos are like more artistic. You see something nice that looks outside, you see different colors, different shades, different lights, and then you take a photo. Yeah, next. Nice. Okay, now how can we use photography for the church? There's a lot of different ways besides what we do as far as fancy photo goes for stock photography. A lot of the main aspects of photography that we do is for the church, as you know. So next, one of the examples is taking photos of the houses of worship. A lot of the main aspects. I know you guys love to take your photos after special services in front of that house of worship, and as INC photo officers or contributing photographers, we take photos of the house of worship. We want to put it in the most beautiful light that we can, because it's a blessing. Every place that has a house of worship is a blessing. Coming from, I don't know if everyone has been to the Philippines, but Sister Charmaine and I were born there. So, coming from humble beginnings, we see these magnificent, every place that has a house of worship is a blessing. We see these beautiful houses of worship, right? And I don't know if everyone has been to the Philippines. And, shouldn't we feel blessed that we have these things? And the church was able to give us these things? We should be proud. This is one way we can show it. Taking photos of houses of worship. But we shouldn't do it lightly. We shouldn't just be like, ooh, the church. We should try to portray it in the best light possible, the best way possible. We can. And hopefully the seminar will be able to go out there and do that. And those are just examples of photos that we've used in INC photo as far as chapel pictures. So just go back to the meeting, please. And hopefully the seminar will be able to go out there and do that. Okay. So the first shot is an aerial shot. Not everybody will have a drone. Okay. So not everybody will have a drone to take an aerial shot. But this is just one example of the type of shot that you can do. Okay, next. Frontal. Okay. So this is the frontal of the edifice, or the front part of the building, or the chapel. So we can take a shot like that. This is just one example. You see how it's, I believe it was sunset. I think this was, so this is the frontal. Anyway, continue. And then we can take what's called a 3/4. Okay? See how everything is incorporated? Usually when we see pictures, sometimes the steeples are cut off. We don't want that. Sometimes we don't see the fence. We don't see the surroundings. We want to take a picture of the whole thing, especially importantly in a 3/4 shot. 3/4 meaning that you see, quote unquote, the 3/4 of the chapel. So we want to make sure we incorporate everything when we take the picture. Okay. Especially importantly in a 3/4 shot. And different angles. Not only the high angle, we also want to do what's called a. We want to make sure we incorporate everything when we take the picture. Okay? Yeah, low angle shot, or in other words, worm's eye view. So there's a bird's eye view, and what's a bottom one? The worm's eye view, from a lower angle. Okay? And that was dirt. Can you tell me? Well, this is kind of see-through. Anyway, next. So there's a bird's eye view and another worm's eye view, but this time it's a frontal. And there's different elements also. There's trees and stuff because we had no choice. And it framed the picture. Actually, this is more of the example of framing the chapel. So you're framing it with a tree, and then you have the full frontal on the chapel. Okay. So hopefully those ideas are ingrained in us. Frame the picture. Actually, that way we take pictures of the chapels in the future. It'll be better. Okay. Next. And then you have the full frontal on the chapel. Okay. So hopefully those ideas are ingrained in us. That way we take pictures of the chapels. Okay, not everybody has a DSLR. Okay, we have some very fancy stuff here. I don't know if you guys see it. It's kind of a mess right now, but we have a bunch of cameras, a bunch of big Canon, not Canon brand. I'm a Nikon person. But we call them Canons, big lenses. Feel free to come over here and check it out there. Some modern lenses with motors inside, some old school lenses, like older than me, but glass is glass. That's another topic. Because you guys can actually go to these antique shops, Goodwill thrift stores, and find really good lenses there. Okay, this is a really good lens. This is 28 years old. Really sharp. Okay. It's an 85, 2.8. Goodwill thrift stores and find really 85. Okay. This is a really good lens. Okay, so not everybody has a really cool camera, DSLR, mirrorless camera, what have you. What do we mostly have? Oh, a smartphone. Okay, so not everybody has a really cool camera. So this is in Philadelphia. What have you? What do we? Fun fact: a smartphone. I used to be an art history major. Okay, I love art history. I still love it. Still love it. I love going to art museums. And I know a lot of stuff about art. Fun fact: my buddy Pops, he's an artist. Pablo Picasso. Right? Okay, so next. Smartphone photography or not? Right? See the guy, he has the hand up, you know what I mean? Anyway, Pablo Picasso. Right? What that means? Am I getting it? Am I smartphone photography next or not? Right? See the guy, he has look at that phone. You know what I mean? Anyway. Partner. No, this is my sister. This is a camera. She's a Nikon. Okay. So was this? Let me ask you, even the people that are watching, was this photo taken by my very expensive camera or a phone? Okay. So was this? Let me ask you. Sister Charmaine's a camera, but she doesn't answer. This was taken by a phone, actually. See how advanced the phones are now? It has a lot of elements. It's not. It's good. Okay, nice. Now was this taken by a phone or a camera? See how advanced the phones are now? No, because the phone is there. Okay. That was my joke. Oh yeah, it must be the phone. I'm like, how? Because the phone is there. Okay. Gets everyone every time. Okay. Next. The smartphone camera. What's good about it? Can you tell I like iPhone? It's versatile, convenient, and very easy to use. How many of you guys have Instagram? The smartphone camera. What's good about it? How many of you guys post on the what's it called? On the daily? Every day. It's versatile. No? On the daily? Okay. How many of you guys have Instagram? Yeah, it's very easy now, right? To use social media, take pictures with your smartphone. You guys post next on the. So, what are some tips as far as smartphone photography? There's a whole different world of tips, I guess, when you use smartphones. Okay, compared to big cameras because it's a whole different beast. Okay, so one of the first tips is to clean the lens. Clear it up. So what are some tips as far as smartphone photography? How many of you have phones set up like that or lenses that look like that? Take it out, look, take it out, look. Does it look like that? So one of the first. It's because the extended. Usually the cases don't have a cover. How many of you have phones that they don't have a cover for the lens? So usually it's in your pocket. When you pull it out, it's very empty. Okay, next. So how do we clean? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, these are examples. Next. Usually the cases don't have a cover. So these are examples of what it would look like if it was a very dirty lens. Okay, you see all the grains and dirt and dust particles, and I think that's it. Okay, next. So how do we clean it? We can use what a lot of. Are you still sharing? I'm still sharing. Okay. All right. Next. All right. Another tip is we make sure that we focus and focus wisely. You know when you have the camera app open, what do you do? Focus. Another tip is whatever you want to focus. We make sure that we focus. Fingers. Okay. Next. And focus wisely. We want to focus wisely. Okay. By the way, all these photos were taken with my phone. Fingers. Okay. Next. So we want to focus wisely. Because what happens when we don't focus? Well, like let's say we don't have the glasses. Can't see. Right? We're unable to see. Okay, next. Well, what happens when we don't? This is my cat, Lucky. Next. Okay, so what's the difference between these two photos? Anyone? Anyone in chat? Okay, so the left one is out of focus. Okay, so I think I don't have my glasses on. I should have my glasses on. But the right one is in focus. Okay, so the left one is out of focus. I think I don't have my glasses. Right? I should have my glasses. So this is Lucky. The right one is in focus. The right one is in focus. Okay, thanks. And this one is Lucky also. He's in focus. See how it makes him look better, right? And this one is awesome compared to the other ones. To zoom or not to zoom? This is not a question. Okay? What happens when, especially the to zoom or not to zoom? This is not a question. When they take photos with their phones, and the subject or whatever they want to take photos of is very far away. What do they do? Zoom, 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 zoom. Right? No! It's not zoom. The subject or whatever they want to take photos of is very far away. Next. Zoom, 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 zoom. Right? What do you think? How do you think I got that with my phone? I didn't zoom in. I took a picture. Next. I took a picture and I cropped it. This is what happens when you zoom in. And this is what it looks like. Whoever's gone out and taken pictures, it's very hard. You have to put your phone on a. It's very complicated. You have to put your phone on a tripod. It's to be very still. Then you have to have like low depth. Low depth of field. And then you have to have an extended exposure just to get the details of the moon. But this is what happens when you zoom, 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 just to get a picture of the moon with your phone. Next. This is also what happens. This is at yellow card, pop fun. This is the yellow card's last concert. Very sad. This is also what happens. But I was there. You found one yellow card. All right. This is what happens when you zoom with your phone. See how it's very what we call in the nerdy world potato quality. Potato quality. This is what happens when you zoom with your phone. See how it's very next. What we call in this is what happens when you don't zoom. Everything's in focus. You can still see what it's better. It's a better picture, right? You know where I am. Where am I? At a concert. Who am I watching? Well, I guess you can't see the rest. Yellow part. And you see that artist, you see everyone watching on your concert. Whereas if you go back to the other picture, you know, it's like, whatever. That's what happens when you zoom. So try not to zoom. Okay, next. Go back to the other picture. All about perspective. You know, it's like, you know, it's always about perspective. So try new angles. Okay, next. All about perspective. What is that? What are those? Always about perspective. So try new angles. Gardening tools. What is that? What are those? Ice cream scoops. I love ice cream. We can go get ice cream. It's cold now. It's cold. It's gardening tools. When it warms up, we can get ice cream. I love ice cream. This is in San Diego at a famous creamery. They like put little ice creams on little cute cones, and the next thing I know, they're gone. I don't know what happened. Okay. Since I work for Ford, I'm also a car guy. I built several cars, maybe 7. Since I work for Ford, you guys want to? This is my Nissan. It's a '93. It's probably older than you guys. Swap engine, swap transmission, everything's swapped to what's called J-spec. Japanese. Okay, but we're not here to talk about those. So this is another photo of perspective. You know, instead of taking the picture or the photo in the front of the car or behind the car, I wanted to take it at an angle. We're not here to talk. This is another photo, 2004 or something. 2005. Anyway, so a different perspective. So